You know, when we think of a tarantula, we usually picture a fearsome predator, right? But what if I told you that for half of this species, life isn't about being the hunter at all? It's about being hunted, being unlucky, and ultimately just being tragic. Today, we're diving into the incredibly unfortunate life of the male tarantula.
Where does this all go wrong for our guy? Well, his bad luck starts pretty much the second he exists. From day one, the odds are just stacked impossibly high against him.
So a female tarantula can have a ton of offspring. Just picture this sea of spiders you're seeing. Out of that huge crowd, only a tiny, tiny fraction of them will be male. So right out of the gate, he's a statistical anomaly, completely outnumbered in his own world.
And this is where things get really stark. Just look at the gap on this chart. A female can live a pretty long, comfortable life. We're talking 20 to 25 years. And the male, he's lucky if he even sees 7. His entire existence is just a flash in the pan compared to his female counterparts.
So, what's a guy to do? Well, his entire adult existence boils down to one single, all-consuming and unbelievably dangerous mission.
The very moment he hits maturity, that's it. He has to leave the safety of his burrow behind forever. He becomes a wanderer, a nomad, driven by pure instinct on this epic quest to find a female and pass on his genes. And this isn't a choice. It is literally his only purpose in life.
And here is the absolute kicker, the central conflict of his entire short life. The object of his quest, the one thing he's searching for, is also his potential executioner. Every single encounter is a roll of the dice.
This brings us to the climax of his journey. He spent his whole adult life searching, and now he's finally found her. But what happens next is a moment of pure, nail-biting life or death tension.
Just rush in. That would be a death wish. No, this is a delicate, dangerous dance. He gets to her burrow and starts to gently tap on her web, using a very specific rhythm. It's a code, a desperate message that basically says, "Hey, I'm here to mate. Please don't eat me."
Everything, and I mean everything, is hanging in the balance right now. If she understands his message, if she's in the right mood, he might actually succeed in his one and only mission.
If that female is hungry or maybe just not receptive, she won't hesitate for a second. See, she's bigger, she's stronger, and in that moment, he goes from being a potential partner to being a very convenient meal.
50%.
A coin flip. That's his chance of being eaten by his partner, either during or right after mating. And this isn't just random cruelty, it's cold, hard biology. The male provides a vital source of protein that helps the female make sure their future offspring are healthy. He literally fuels the next generation with his own body.
What if he's one of the lucky ones? What if he mates successfully and actually manages to escape? Phew, surely he gets to live a happy life now, right? Tragically, nope. His success is just another kind of death sentence.
This time shows the final act of his tragedy. After a successful mating, his body, which developed special little mating hooks just for this one purpose, it just starts to fail. You can see how it goes. His health rapidly declines, he stops eating, and within a few short months, his journey is over. He dies alone.
So to really truly grasp the tragedy of the male tarantula, you have to compare it to the life of the female, which is, for all intents and purposes, a life of relative luxury and dominance. And when you put their lives side by side like this, the contrast is just staggering. For the male, a short, homeless life of constant risk with only one chance at mating. For the female, a long, safe life in a secure home with multiple chances to reproduce. It is one of the most one-sided arrangements in the entire animal kingdom.
Really? So his fate is sealed from the start. He's born with just a fraction of the female's lifespan. He spends that short life on a single dangerous quest. He faces a coin flip's chance of being eaten by his mate, and he is biologically programmed to die even if he succeeds.
And that's really the takeaway here. In the wild, most creatures fear a predator they can see or hear. But for the male tarantula, his greatest threat isn't another animal at all. It's his own inescapable biological purpose, a truly tragic existence, written right into his DNA.